Hey, come on in, people. What is going on? Come on in. How y'all doing? I see y'all in the bushes. Come on in. Please wipe your feet on the mat before entering the room. That means hit that like button, please. It is free 99. Come on in the room. Come on. We're here for a good time, not a long time. Come on, let's get it. Let's go. Come out the bushes. When the hell y'all start being so damn shy? Then all of a sudden, all the proper thighs shy. Hey, Tonya. Hey, Mona Lisa, girl. Or you up there, or you got your parents back. But either way, hey, auntie, baby. Was you over there cussing people out today, girl? Y'all, these babies be cursing y'all out and y'all don't even be knowing it. But since I'm the auntie whisperer, I be knowing. Because baby Mona Lisa be letting Tanya have it, baby. Tanya be all types of motherfuckers. I'm trying to tell y'all, she don't want to admit it, but I'm trying to tell her. Girl, did you hear what she just said to you? I be like, Tanya, you gonna have to pop her, girl, because she just, girl, you know what she just said? Oh, girl, she just gonna do a lot of things. Like you trying to get me part of the grandparent club. I know my mouth, so I know my grandkid mouth. I'm gonna have to beat the hell out of my grandkid. I ain't playing with y'all. Y'all ain't gonna be calling CPS on my ass. That baby just looked at her and she popped. You know, I saw what her eyes was about to say. Yeah. Baby, I've been a sailor all my damn life. I could just imagine my grandchild. That's why God only gave me one daughter. I think I'm gonna have a rack of granddaughters, girl. I really do. I think I'm gonna have granddaughters. I might look up with one or two grandsons, but I think I'm gonna have granddaughters just for the hell of it. God said, I ain't give you a rack of daughters, I gave you a rack of sons, but baby, you gonna get these granddaughters. They gonna get you. They gonna get you. Oh no, she don't fuss, she be cussing your ass out. Child Tanya, I don't know why the hell my damn text to talk button got pushed, but y'all, I'm about to send you a long ass message I didn't know I was typing. Girl, that motherfucker text long as shit. You know I'm gonna send it to you just because. You're like, what in the fuck is she talking about? Because your mind, your memory ain't nothing but a minute. Don't let you get no libations up in your child. Your damn memory bank be wiped clean. But y'all better get y'all a Tanya. Everybody need them a Tanya, girl. Y'all better find y'all one. I got one. Hey. That's one of the best things that came out of me and PBE's problems we had before. I found me a Tanya child. Tanya found my black ass. And I said, girl, you ain't going nowhere. That's one of the best. Well, that's the best thing that came out that goddamn disagreement. I found me a Tanya. And Tanya fat me, girl. You better get you one. You better get you one. Hey, you better get you one. Everybody need them a Tanya and everybody need them a Kiana. I'm just trying to tell y'all. You need you one of them. You need you a Kiana and you need you a goddamn Tanya. You don't got one of them in your life? I feel for you, baby. I don't know what you did to the Lord, but he punishing your ass if you ain't got one of them two, baby. They're going to tell you how they feel with love, girl. They're going to love you, but bitch, you going to get it. You going to get it. I be trying to tell the people. You know, people don't like listening to me, child. They like to ignore my ass until it happens. All right, I'm putting my watermelon up. What in the the hell did Jennifer Hudson do to goddamn Eddie Murphy? Why is Eddie Murphy dragging Jennifer Hudson? Why did I just get that alert from Tasha K? What the hell? Do they even travel in the same damn circles? That is an odd beast. I swear to God it is. Where in the hell? How was y'all day today? Did y'all have a good day? Did y'all enjoy y'all day? Y'all know it was a day that the Lord had made. Did anybody get that lady that $5 for that marathon today? Baby, Empress said, bitch, I let them do you yesterday. But today, bitch, today, I got something for that ass. Baby. Empress went and found. Empress went and got the motherfucking YouTube guidelines and letter. Baby, YouTube like Empress. Baby, they even told Empress what she need to do to get a lawsuit. I say, not they giving you all the tea. Again, child, if you ain't got you a Kiana or Tanya, baby, I'm sorry. I don't know what you did in the past life, but baby, if you got you one, girl, you was that chick. Hey, 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 the Lord loves you. Who dog is that? Where am I going? Baby, Empress opened up her arsenal today, baby. Empress motherfucker did recon, baby. She dipped and checked that shit. She went back. She made sure, baby, she was Santa Claus. She made a list. She checked it twice, baby. Baby. She said Marcella might be the receipt queen, bitch, but I got some too. I got some too. You want to hear go a little something like this? I said, where the hell that come from? Oh, where you get that? Oh, you still got that shit? Oh, yeah. Yeah. See, that's why y'all better leave people the fuck alone. Oh, shit. Congratulations, Don. Congratulations, Chef Don to the Don. He got a signature olive oil act. Congratulations, boy. You better. You better. It's a lemon, basil, and garlic infused extra virgin olive oil. Child, I was looking for something else and this popped up, so y'all know I had to say something about it. Hold on, y'all. I gotta put my message in. Hold on. Yes, y'all, go on and get y'all Chef Don Don lemon, basil, and garlic infused extra virgin olive oil. He got a bundle deal. Lolo, let me see. Where'd it go? It was just on screen. Maybe the Don Don drip. It is called the Don Don drip. Extra virgin olive oil. Oh, it's different ones. He got one that's lemon infused. He got one that's garlic infused. And he has one that is basil infused. Let me show y'all the bottles. And y'all can get all three for $62.99. I don't know if you read my message because I ain't. There we go. I didn't like it off track. I done saw the Don Don drip. I done saw the damn Don Don drip and forgot what the hell I was doing. I know that's right. Symmetry, get yours. I just want to show y'all how it looks. I'm not trying to show his live. I'm just trying to support and show the look. See, this is what you got. You can get 2 bottles, the Don Don double drip for $36.99. You can get the Don Don triple drip for $62.99. Or you can get the Don Don basil drip signature basil infused olive oil for $23.99, or just a garlic drip for $23.99, or just a lemon drip for $23.99. Congratulations, congratulations. I hope this thing goes off. And baby, you're gonna be like Emerald Lagasse. Bam, bam, bam. Nephew, I'm sorry, you the only Emerald. I'm sorry, Emerald. No, you Luigi. I can call him. I can call him Emerald Lagasse. Nephew is Luigi. But yeah, support y'all. Support y'all. Know we support over here. We support over here. Y'all know I am the promotional guru of goddamn YouTube. Y'all know, baby, one thing I'm gonna do is promote the people. Just call me Vanna Black, child. Just call me Vanna Black. What you get to Marcella? Oh, you talk about the your money? Yeah, I was over there. I gave them there. I sent them some birthday. I gotta send I gotta finish Marcella's surprise gift. So what the hell? I was going to Empress. But my bad, y'all. I got off track. Y'all know we like to support. Yes, God. You got to do what you want somebody else to do for you. And baby, he used to promote Cups by Thick Girl heavy. So, hey, I love to return the favor. The Empress did say I could show it.
Case, like I said, we are doing a be interested in that. And then she turns around and starts posting about it. But she said, like, she was tracking my exact team has advised that if you believe this situation, I was out and about, and it was like a funeral procession going on and stuff, and it was like a lot of stuff going on. So I'm home now. But okay, so I just let YouTube know about the whole lawsuit, about how she said she was suing YouTube, and how I needed evidence of her termination, because she's blaming the content creators for her getting terminated, being True T. So I made this post on my community wall, and obviously YouTube supports the defamation claim. So let me share my screen with you guys. So this is YouTube legal supporting my defamation claim. So I sent them all the evidence that I had on this situation. So they said, thanks for writing back. Apologies for the delay in responses. Regarding the link you shared, our internal team has advised that if you believe the situation warrants it, you may consider submitting a defamation claim. This can be an appropriate course of action depending on the nature of the content. So yeah, then they got back to me with I guess when she got terminated, she appealed the termination. So they forwarded me the email.
Baby, and the last paragraph says, if you need further assistance or guidance, feel free to reach out. I'm here to help. Did the FBEYE tell your ass that, Miss True to the TEE, the Lati? That's your name, Lati. The PH of YouTube, the panhandler of YouTube. You can try to dress it up with the words fundraiser all you want, but bitch, what it will always be is PH, panhandling. Yep. YouTube don't like you. YouTube don't like you.
That they sent to her. So as you guys can see here, it's from YouTube Legal. Let me remove this. But yeah, as you guys can see, it's from YouTube Legal. So I put it on my community tab because it's bigger. So let me just share my screen with you guys. Hold on. All right. So without further ado, this is the real reason True T got terminated. So make sure you guys screenshot this for your records. As you guys know, we are getting a class action lawsuit against the blogger True T, and YouTube already terminated her channel. No idea why she might be using a VPN or something, why she's able to have a new channel, because she was indeed terminated and her backup channel was terminated. So now she is circumventing. She likes to say that I was circumventing, but my channel never got terminated. So, but yeah, anyway. So this is the real reason and I was terminated. So now she is circumventing. She likes to say that I was circumventing, but my channel never got terminated. So,
let them know.
But yeah, anyway,
your channel ain't what?
So this is the real reason. So our internal team review. So she is circumventing. She likes to say that I was circumventing, but my channel never got terminated. So, but yeah, anyway. So this is the real reason. So our internal team review. So this is the exact thing that they sent, True T when she appealed her termination. Our internal team reviewed the channel termination that you reported and confirmed that your channel violated harassment and cyberbullying policy. So it wasn't because we all banded together against her. It was because of her own actions. So it goes on to say, we decided to keep your account terminated due to repeated or severe violations of our community guidelines. So we talked about that before, like what these guidelines are that she, I won't even say allegedly because this is what YouTube sent me. But yeah, the guidelines that she violated, which we've been saying, like True T got her own channel terminated. Like this is the stuff, the actions that she did. She is the YouTube bully, and she's going around trying to make it seem like everyone else is. But we are all just responding to her and her antics for harassment. And this is the reason her channel got terminated for harassment. Anyway, unfortunately, you can't access her.
YouTube Empress, if they need my video when I break it down, all the people she done fucked up with, that she done started shit with, let me know, because I got it. I put it in chronological order on one of them damn lives and let y'all know who it started with, when she did it, why she did it, and all of that. Let me know, YouTube, if you need it. since she giving the FBEYE and the CEYEA all of our shit. Let me know if I can help in any way. Our only thing now is GoFundMe send motherfucking PBE the letter they were them terminating that damn GoFundMe when they did. Baby, that shit would be hilarious to me.
Create any other Google account, so that's why she was on that Here for Hot Tea backup podcast. And then now I don't know how she's managed to get a new channel and stuff, but I guarantee you it wasn't the same email. Anyway, so it said we understand the value of free expression and we take great care when we enforce our policies. We try to allow as much content as possible, but YouTube isn't a place for this activity. Now listen to this following activity, because this is...
But the only thing is you can use a different motherfucking email, but baby, the fact that she already was monetized, when she's able to be monetized again, one thing for certain, two things for sure, that shit won't be able to be in her name. That bank account will not be under Keita or True T. It won't be. She won't be getting them motherfucking checks. She gonna have to go get somebody to get them checks for her ass. See, the difference between her and making your headache talking shit with Shauna, Shauna can get hers because, god damn it, she ain't never having no bank account or her identification needed to put in her shit. So, yeah, when you try to compare yourself, nope, it's different. Bitch, you can't get your own motherfucking money, bitch. She can. Just remember that.
The exact stuff she blames other people for doing, but she's she's actively still harassing, intimidating, and trying to threaten people. Like saying, "Oh, I need to file this lawsuit before someone gets hurt." That's a threat, you know. But anyway, so they said this. We try to allow as much content as possible, but YouTube isn't a place for activity like predatory behavior. Talking about people's kids, talking about people's breasts, talking about autism and things like that. Predatory behavior, stalking, meaning she's admitted to following and watching everything that any of the content creators do. She said one time, the first time I went viral on the Remy and Papoose stuff, she went and said, "Oh, Empress Radio got 89,000 views on her video, but nobody is gonna be interested in that." And then she turns around and starts posting about it. But she said, like, she was tracking my exact view count, which means she's been watching me even when I'm not talking about the show. Like, it's very weird. Tracking all of us. But yeah, they go on to say, but YouTube isn't a place for activity like predatory behavior, stalking, threats, the constant threats, the you're going to jail, the I'm calling the FBI, the she even said about the bus and all this. Look.
Yeah, buddy, you need to get hit by a bus. I didn't pay for talking about goddamn PBEs. Get me telling her that she can't wait for that motherfucker.
I'll get it in a second. But she had said, like,
gave it to her,
that she wished that we all got hit by a bus and she would celebrate and things like that. And then she told Giving You the Real Tea and Chef Don that she was gonna have some goons pull up on them or whatever. And she's been saying that, like, "Oh, you're lucky that I got right with God," or I would do something. Y'all gonna make me do something. Like, what is wrong with this lady? She's really losing it. But anyway, so they go on to say this: behavior, stalking, threats, harassment. I sent her a cease and desist December 20th, December 20th, 2024. And I know she got it because she confirmed that we sent her cease and desist. I have all the evidence. But yeah, I sent her a cease and desist and told her, like, leave me alone. Like, should I read it? Like, I was like, hold on, let me see if I can find where I sent her the cease and desist. It's ridiculous at this point. I got a new phone, so it's like complicated. Hold on. Hopefully it's still there.
You don't gotta be seasoned everybody because you got a new phone.
And like any evidence you guys need, just make sure you guys DM me and I'll send you guys any evidence. But you guys could take screenshots and use this for your court case. Like I said, we are doing a class action lawsuit against her. Okay, so cease and desist. And you know how also I know that she got the cease and desist? She acknowledged that Uppity sent her a cease and desist. And I'm the one that sent Uppity that email that I sent the cease and desist to. So I know she got it.
Cause she's stupid.
Maybe it's in the sent.
But she the sharpest crayon in the box, and baby, she dull as shit. She them crayons that you throw away.
Yeah, here it is. So, yeah, cease and desist, Empress Consults to truet911@gmail.com. Now tell me that's not her email. She decided to try to scrub it, but if you look up the email, she's not as smart as she thinks, unless she finally did delete it.
That's to be true.
Yeah, look. Let me just share my screen really, really quickly. If I Google truet911@gmail.com, you could see this post. She blocked me, so I might actually be able to post it because I'm not on my own account. Yeah. So look, this is her page 62 weeks ago. I was on the phone today with the lawyer. If you have ever ordered anything, this is actually the email that Tay was responding to that pissed her off. So she was trying to get a class action lawsuit against Canvas Beauty, against Stormy for the Canvas stuff, remember? And when Tay Talks was saying, this is how you know I wasn't lying, because I just looked this up.
You were telling her, girl, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't go through
it. When Tay Talks was saying, because she was saying, like, send me your information if you have any proof, evidence. And Tay was like, why don't you just send them the lawyer's information so that they could do it so that nothing falls back on you. But look at this, hey, y'all, I was on the phone today with the lawyer. If you have ever ordered anything from Canvas Beauty and have never received your items and proof, please contact me via Instagram, Miss_True T, or email truet911@gmail.com. If you feel that you have been scammed by Canvas Beauty, which takes one and no one, right? In any way, and have the receipts to prove it, meaning emails, texts, whatever, send it to me. Thank you to the ones that have already have. If you have ever ordered from Canvas Beauty, period, please contact me. Somebody tell Melody MC to contact me as well, something like that. So it's interesting that she was doing all this, and now she's about to get a class action lawsuit against her. As you guys know, the content creator, she's beefing with 21 plus content creators. Like I said, if you guys know any, I'm making a list for all the evidence. So that's why we're doing this. But yeah, anyway, so I sent her a cease and desist to this email. So I know she got it. That's what I was saying. So let me just go back here. So this is, like I said, the reasons that she got terminated. As far as the harassment, I sent her a cease and desist December 20th, 2024, and I could send it to you guys. I don't feel like transferring it over, but it said RE cease and desist letter, December 20th, 2024. This is how long this has been going on. It's actually been going on even since I was pregnant. So it's funny because the first time she called me out or whatever, which was a lie, saying that I was trying to ruin her channel, and I didn't even think about her. Like, what? I was so confused. I'm pregnant and stuff. Yeah, she's the one who started all this, accusing me of trying to sabotage her channel and like on some weird stuff. But yeah, so I feel like it's kind of weird that she's been like bullying me and harassing me since I was pregnant, and then bullying and harassing the baby. It's like, you're weird. Anyway, this is a cease and desist letter. To Doing Business as True T from Doing Business as Empress Radio. The cease and desist order is to inform you that your harassing and intimidating actions against me have become unbearable. Such behavior is completely unacceptable and will not be tolerated in any way, shape, or form. This letter is to demand that your harassment and intimidation must cease and desist immediately. Should you continue to pursue these activities in violation of a cease and desist order, we will not hesitate to pursue further legal action against you, including but not limited to civil action and or criminal complaints. So she got this. She got this cease and desist. The other day she said they're sending cease and desist her. Anyway, please note that I have a right to remain free from your intimidation tactics. Do you see this? Intimidation. This is the email. If you guys are just coming in, this is the email YouTube forwarded me when she lost her appeal. This is the email they forwarded her. They sent her for when she lost her channel for termination for bullying and harassment. Anyway, so the cease and desist order goes on to say, please note that I have a right to remain free from your intimidation tactics, and we will take responsibility upon ourselves to protect that right. Note that a copy of this letter and a record of its delivery will be stored. Note too that it is admissible as evidence in a court of law and will be used as such if needed in the future. The cease and desist order demands that you immediately discontinue and do not at any point or in the future under any circumstances do the following to me, which she's broken countless times. She talks about me every video. Speak to, contact, pursue, harass, attack, strike, threaten, telephone, instant message, page, fax, email, disturb my peace, keep me under surveillance, gather information about and or block my movements at home, work, social gatherings, or religious functions, and speak on my child. Should you willfully choose to continue your current course of action, I will not hesitate to file a complaint with YouTube. This letter does not constitute exhaustive statement of my position, nor is it a waiver of any of my rights or remedies or other related matter. I demand your immediate compliance, and furthermore that you confirm in writing that all volatile activity will cease immediately. Very truly yours, Empress Radio. So she got this cease and desist that I sent her December 20th, 2024. Every detail. And when did she lose her channel? Maybe like February or something? Basis.
But you can't even breathe at me. That's what she should have said at the end.
Hold on.
Bitch, don't even breathe my way.
I'm just looking for the date.
You might not be going to jail. You might not be going to jail, but your ass show off of YouTube. Ain't go that no more. And it seems like they're about to take
around March
entertainment.
I think it was around March.
Paula Lassonde, Connie Chung wannabe. Oh, I know she
might be the wrong email.
She cussed Empress ass out today on her marathon after she saw this shit. Oh, I know she cussed, baby.
Anyway, I guess it's not important, but I'll get it.
Kill Empress would have been up
all this stuff in the same video. Oh, here it is. No, March 6th. It was somewhere around February or March. You guys catch my drift. I'll figure out the exact date soon. But yeah, anyway, so she goes on to continue to harass me, even though I sent her that cease and desist, is what I've been saying. But anyway, so like I said, she got this email saying our internal team reviewed the channel termination that you reported and confirmed that your channel violated our harassment and cyberbullying policy. We've decided to keep your account terminated due to repeated or severe violations of our community guidelines. So around then, after that, that's when she started going on a tirade, harassing us. She went on a boycott, saying boycott the following channels. And ever since then, all of our channels has lost like literally thousands of dollars as far as I'm concerned on mine. I lost thousands of dollars. Like I said, I could show you guys the chart that shows how much income I've lost just since she's lost her channel, since she's gone on this harassment and bullying campaign. It might come out in court, but so I'm not going to show you guys the exact numbers right now. But however, like I said, we've lost out on income all because she went on this retaliation campaign because she thought we were the ones responsible for her channel being terminated. When we told her, you got your own channel terminated. But she kept doing it, even though we told her, like, this is enough, leave us alone, you know? I said cease and desist December 20th, 2024. She lost her channel, like I said, maybe 2-3 months later. So it wasn't me. Like I said, oh yeah, so the email goes on to say, we decided to keep your account terminated due to repeated or severe violations of our community guidelines. Unfortunately, you can't access or create any other Google accounts. We understand the value of free expression, and we take great care when we enforce our policies. We try to allow as much content as possible, but YouTube isn't a place for activity like predatory behavior, stalking, threats, harassment, bullying, and intimidation. So all the stuff that we've been screaming that she's been doing to us, you know? Hey, Wente Talks, hey, everyone in the building. Like I said, YouTube is supporting our defamation claim. And they forwarded me this email that they got from her. I mean, that they sent her when she tried to appeal her termination. Anyway, so it says this, to summarize our policy. Content, so this is another reason that she lost her channel. If you guys don't believe me, like I said, I have the email right here. This, I'm just reading from the email.
Girl, you don't
as
like
you guys see at the bottom, YouTube team.
You don't like your mama?
I'm not sending you the exact email because it has my stuff. But yeah, I don't have to lie. Okay, to summarize our policy, content that threatens individuals isn't allowed on YouTube, the constant threats. We also don't allow content that targets or an individual with prolonged or malicious insults based on intrinsic attributes. These attributes include their protected group status or physical traits. So all the, oh, you're ugly, you're fat, all the, you know, as far as the bullying of a minor, remember I told you guys that she kept bullying my minor child. She was having her supporters harass him. They kept saying like, oh, he's dressed like a deacon. And another one said he had a flat head in the back, and she like put that comment on her YouTube. Like she highlighted that comment. Like say right now, Tay is in the building. She highlighted where they were talking about him. Like she kept continuing to harass a minor.
Shit, she's still doing it.
So I'm just looking for that policy.
Yeah, she was over there
here on YouTube.
Like shit today. We just couldn't hear it.
Okay, here it is. Policies on hate and harassment. YouTube has specific policies to help protect against hate and harassment. Hate speech. This policy protects specific groups and members of those groups. Autism, Down syndrome, all the people that she talks about, people with cancer, illnesses. We consider content hate speech when it incites hatred or violence against groups based on protected attributes. Harassment. This policy protects specific individuals. We can consider content harassment when it targets an individual with prolonged or malicious insult based on artistic attributes, including their protected group status or physical traits. This is also includes harmful behavior such as threats, bullying, doxing, or encouraging abusive fan behavior. Remember, I'm doing my level best. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I still have it. Let me scroll. It's probably going to be a long scroll, but let me scroll. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. We're doing our level best to make sure all their channels are recorded.
Why you sound like that, lady?
I got a new phone, so bear with me. Maybe I should just go to videos.
Empress sound like that lady.
That's why I said I'm going to get a hard drive where I have all the evidence in one place. So this is like straight from YouTube guidelines, policies. The threats. Did you guys hear when she threatened giving you the real tea?
Yeah,
and shoved Don and all that? It's so much evidence that I have. That's why I have that playlist. I'll find it. Wait, is this it? It's so much.
I ain't never did shit to that bitch ass nigga to try to help him. Okay?
Help you then ask your stupid ass for.
I guarantee you I'll beat the fuck out of you and your friend, okay? But I'm not a man. But I got one that you can talk your shit to. Let me know what's up. Let me know the time. Let me know the place. Drop your location,
Terrence. Want to play one on YouTube?
I dare you.
I'm giving you the real tea.
Bitch ass nigga. Empress Radio instigated this shit.
Empress Radio. So, like, I didn't instigate nothing. Like, I can't share stuff on my community wall, and that's what I'm saying. It's the defamation for me. She always just loves to talk about me.
So because T came in Empress chat and was putting laughing emojis or whatever in the chat, Empress instigated it. No, bitch, you came over there on Empress goddamn channel where you were not invited. Nobody asked you to come. You shouldn't even have a goddamn YouTube, so you shouldn't even be able to go over there. And nobody told you to go over there minding people's business. And stop talking about what you did for that man when he didn't ask you to do a damn thing. You was trying to get in good graces with him, but I don't know why, because didn't you say his little ass channel, he only over there got 20-something thousand subscribers. He been on this motherfucker for years. Ain't that what you said? But your ass was over there trying to align yourself with him, didn't you? You knew it was better for you to be his ally than didn't have his ass dragging your ass. That's why you let him talk about your mama every damn kind of way. Call that lady everything but a child of God and what your grandma named her. You ain't had no problem then. See, you went and got in your fees when you saw him in Emperor's chat as if he owed your ass something that he did not. And you've been pissed ever since. And you did it to yourself.
Like anytime she has a beef with anyone else, like I can't share my fellow content creators. I'm looking for that clip with American Born. Here it is. No, this is
that's Christopher Columbus' mama.
No, it's not it. Oh, it's because I got a new phone. Hold on.
Your new phone.
It's like everything's
blaming everything on me, ma'am.
I might have to find it. Is this it? I might have to find it later. I have it in one of my other videos in my Surviving True Tea series. Is this it? I think I scrolled past it. I'm going too fast.
Baby, you can't never find that when you
I scrolled.
When you ain't live, you find every motherfucking thing you don't need.
But yeah, don't worry. We have all this evidence for court. So even if I don't find it right now, I think I'm still waiting for some of my stuff to pop back up. But anyway, I'll find it. I'll find it later. But yeah, her homegirl was like, oh, there's a group of us and we're doing our level best to report their channels and get their channels taken down and all this stuff, you know. Hey, Caramel, well, shout out to everyone in the building. Like I said, it's time to start fighting back. It's not time to like be quiet anymore about the situation, you know, because she's over there asking her subscribers for $5 each so that she could pay for a lawyer and all this drama, you know. But yeah, anyway, so
don't forget the CD that she ain't featured on.
The harassment and cyberbullying policy. I want to show you guys some of the examples. There was one about like minors or something. Yeah, here it is. Okay, what does this policy mean for you? This is the harassment and cyberbullying policy on YouTube. We don't allow content that targets someone with prolonged insults or slurs based on their physical traits or protected group status. We also don't allow other harmful behaviors like threats and doxing. Remember, she put out all the content creators' names and their what their real names is. Keep in mind that we take a stricter approach on content that targets minors. All that talking about my child, who's a baby, not even 17, every little baby. If you're posting content, don't post content on YouTube if it fits any of the descriptions noted below. Content that contains prolonged insults or slurs based on someone's intrinsic attributes. These attributes include their protected group status, physical attributes, or their status as a survivor of SA, non-consensual intimate imagery and distribution, domestic abuse, which I am a domestic abuse survivor, child abuse, and more. Content uploaded with the intent to shame. This is the one right here. Content uploaded with the intent to shame, deceive, or insult a minor. This means intending to make a minor feel unpleasant emotions like distress, shame, or worthlessness, like calling him names, illegitimate, all this stuff, you know, even though she has 4 of them. But yeah, intending to trick them to behave in ways that harm themselves or the property, or engaging in name calling towards them. A minor is someone 18 years old. At the time, he might have been 8 months old. Like, you're really talking about a little baby. So this policy applies to videos, video descriptions, comments, live streams, and any other YouTube product or feature like community posts. I have all this evidence. Keep in mind that this isn't a complete list. Note that these policies also apply to external links in your content. So adding
don't taste good now, do they coming out
website? I hope you guys are screenshotting this. Adding your website. Oh, it's Marcella's birthday. Happy birthday, Marcella. You guys send Marcella $5 for the lawsuit. Shout out to Marcella in the building. But yeah, also apply to external links in your content. So adding posts to your website where you go and talk about us and drag us. Ridiculous. Like, all this is a violation of YouTube guidelines. This can include clickable URLs, verbally directing users to other sites or in videos and other forums. So telling them, oh, we'll drag them over there. Like, we'll ask for money over there. Like, all that. Violation. Harassment, education, or awareness content that features actual or simulated harassment for documentary purposes or with willing participants, such as actors, to combat cyberbullying or raise awareness. So fake, pretending that you're supporting in cyber harassment and blah blah when you're the one doing it. You know. So this is some of the examples of this. In rare cases, we may remove content or other penalties when a creator repeatedly encourages abusive audience behavior. Does she or does she not do that? She said, thank you, when they were saying that they were reporting us. Repeatedly targets, insults, and abuses an identifiable individual based on intrinsic attributes across several uploads. Exposes an individual to risks of harm based on local, social, or political context. Creates content that harms the YouTube community by persistently inciting hostility between content creators for personal financial gain. This is all the stuff that she does. And she thinks that she's gonna win a lawsuit. Like, we got her channel terminated. We made her lose money. This is stuff she does. We try to ignore her ass. These are some of the examples of stuff that is not allowed on YouTube, which she does all the time. Repeatedly showing pictures of someone and then making statements. Look at this person's teeth. They're so disgusting. Like calling us maggots and disgusting and eggs and all this. Targeting an individual based on their membership in a protected group by saying, look at this slur, targeting a protected group, the homophobia.
Like the gay people.
Using an extreme insult to dehumanize an individual based on the intrinsic attributes. Look at this dog of a woman. She has the face of an animal, or her body is mangy just like a dog. Lassie. Targeting an individual and expressing a wish for their unalive or serious injury. I hate her so much, I wish she just get hit by a truck and unalive. Did she or did she not say that the other day?
She always saying that.
And I sent it to YouTube too. Depicting an individual. Oh, do I have that one? I think I have it still on my IG. Where is it? I delete it. I be like not even feeling like dealing with this bitch, so I be like deleting stuff.
Yeah, I be deleting like shit. I be having.
But it might be.
Girl, did you got such and such? Because I had it, but I deleted that shit.
Oh, this is the one.
Too much shit.
Tell you something.
This is the one where her people were saying that they report our channels. There's a group of us, and you could hear her saying thank you and good
of us. And I want to tell you something, and I hope maybe this will help a little bit.
Dumbasses got caught on.
I'm just gonna say there's a group of us
on the internet.
And we're doing our level best to report them every time. Thank you. Bullying you, and I don't know how many people we need to do it at once, but we have some pretty good numbers right now. Good. And I'm just praying that something happens. I've heard through the grapevine that old Piano Teeth Marcella was saying something happened to her channel last week. And I know we all hit her good. So I hope we're gaining a little leeway there, because something has to be done. They're not only just messing with you. Yeah. You know, it's here for hot tea. It's a trending. I don't know if she's even got her monetization back.
You want to keep using her channel for this shit.
Okay. So where is that? I had showed you guys a clip of her threatening behaviors. Let's see. And then I went on vacation. I have all these videos. And my baby. Let's see. Oh, here it is. All right. So this is Prosperity playing a video on True T's channel, I guess, or maybe her YouTube page, I'm not sure, where she's wishing unaliving on all of us.
I don't like this girl. You bitches are sad. You motherfuckers are sad. And to make me feel better, I can stand to see all y'all asses get hit by buses. Like, I really don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck what happened to you.
You heard that? Yeah, she said that she wished that we all get hit by a bus. She don't care what happens to us, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, all this stuff, violation of YouTube's guidelines. Next thing, depicting an identifiable individual being unalived. For example, a video includes a clip from a movie. I don't know if she did that. Threatening someone's physical safety. This includes explicit threats. This also includes implying violence by making statements such as, you better watch out, I'm coming for you. Like saying, oh, somebody's going to get hurt, and all this. Posting an individual's non-public persona. Posting an individual's non-public, personally identifiable information, like their real names next to their YouTube channels. All this stuff that she does. Rating or directly malicious abuse to identify individuals through in-game voice chats or messages during a stream. I don't know. Directing users to leave abusive comments in another creator's comment section. We always get, remember that email that they got, like all the N-words and gay slurs and all that? Linking to off-platform sites that host or feature non-consensual, and well, I don't know if she's doing that. Hopefully not. Swatting.
They swatted PBE.
She keeps alluding that Tate has a pow and that she wants people to serve her, and then the police come and she gets unalived and all this weird stuff, like encouraging viewers to act on this or any other harassing behavior, stalking, or attempting to blackmail users. Video game content. Remember, this list isn't exhaustive. Don't post content if you think it might violate this policy. If your content violates this policy, we will remove the content and send you an email to let you know. If we can't verify the link is safe, blah, blah, blah. If this is your first time violating our community guidelines, you'll likely get a warning. So I'm pretty sure she got a bunch of warnings.
Right.
You have the option to take a policy training to allow the warning to expire. If you get 3 strikes within 90 days, your channel may be terminated. I heard there's 3 strikes over there on here for Hot Tea Podcast Backup Channel. So that's why she's over here on her channel, trying to be on her best behavior, but not. We may terminate your channel or account for repeated violations of community guidelines or terms of services. I just showed at least 10 cases. We also may terminate your channel or account after a single case of severe abuse, or when the channel is dedicated to a policy violation. It's like, that's all she does. She only talks about other content creators. Like, she says she has content, but where is it? Because you haven't posted in like 14 days. Like, anyway, we may prevent repeat offenders from taking policy trainings in the future, other than like the one with Winter or whatever, but who watched that? No one even watched. We may prevent repeat offenders from taking policy trainings in the future, learn about channel or account terminations. If your channel is terminated, you will get an email explaining the reason. This is why we've been talking about circumventing, which he's been doing. Participants of the YouTube partner program are no longer entitled to any revenue if their channel is terminated. So listen, she keeps saying that YouTube is the reason she never got her $7,000. It's all us. It shows right here. Participants of the YouTube partner program are no longer entitled to earn revenue if their channel is terminated. We may also withhold unpaid earnings and refund advertisers or viewers for purchases where possible and appropriate. So all the, I didn't get my $7,000, I'm trying to recoup my losses, blah, blah, blah. YouTube tells you in the terms and conditions, if you violate these guidelines and get your channel terminated, we're withholding your unpaid earnings. So how are you going to sue YouTube? That's why YouTube sent me this email. They're like, oh, okay. Circumventing channel termination. We've been saying a lot about circumventing. I never got terminated. She keeps saying, oh, you got terminated. I never got terminated. Exactly. So I have every right to make another channel. Circumventing channel termination. If your YouTube channel is terminated, you are prohibited from using, possessing, or creating any other YouTube channels. You're also prohibited from letting others whose YouTube channels have been terminated use your channel to bypass their termination. This applies to all your existing channels, any new channels you create or acquire, and any channels in which you are repeatedly or prominently featured. So best believe when there's a lawsuit, I'm going to show them the information that you have a new channel and it's all the same thing, you know? Community guideline terminations, reasons channel can be terminated, which is what she was. Repeated violations of community guidelines across any form of content, like repeatedly posting abuseful, hateful, and harassing videos or comments. A single case of severe abuse, such as predatory behavior, spam, or dedicated to a policy violation like hate speech, harassment, or impersonation. It's like that's all she does is harass us. You may be notified, and it's like she keeps saying, "Oh, why is their channel up?" I think maybe either she's delusional or she's just being obtuse. But you know that you're the reason your channel got taken down. So when they investigate our channels, we're not doing anything. Like they investigate yours, you're the main one who is doing everything. You know, community guideline terminations. Oh, I read that already. And so then appeal. So this, when she did the appeal and stuff, check the status of your termination. You'll be notified by email of the outcome of your appeal.
Family for real.
If your appeal is rejected, you'll be signed out once you accept the decision. So this is what email YouTube forwarded me. This is the email YouTube forwarded me when she lost her termination appeal. So our internal team reviewed the channel termination you reported and confirmed your channel violated harassment or cyberbullying policy. We decided to keep your account terminated due to repeated or severe violations of our community guidelines. Unfortunately, you can't access or create any other Google accounts. And I bet money she's not going to say I'm lying about this.
That means Gmail.
We understand the value of free expression, and we take care when we enforce policies. We try to allow as much content as possible. They even highlighted harassment and cyberbullying. We try to allow as much content as possible, but YouTube isn't a place for activity like predatory behavior, stalking, threats, harassment, bullying, or intimidation. To summarize our policy, content that threatens individuals isn't allowed on YouTube.
You don't like it, Damien.
We also don't allow content that targets an individual with prolonged or malicious insults based on intrinsic attributes. These attributes include their protected group status or physical traits. We remove comments, videos, or posts where they intend to maliciously harass or attack another individual. Here's more information about account termination.
You would have been happy.
Account terminations don't expire. That's in bold. Because your account has been terminated, you can't access, possess, or create any other YouTube channels. So just her being here is like a violation. I don't know why YouTube hasn't said anything yet. Probably because she's been on her best behavior. She hasn't really been doing as much. She would go on here for Hot Cheese Channel and do as much. Yes. Right. The diagnosis, text messages with Tweety. I gotta find that video. If you have it, send it to me. Since your termination appeal has been rejected, you can't. Oh wait. Since your termination appeal has been rejected, you can't recover your account. So remember, this is around the time when she got that. That's when she ended up just doing the website. Like, I'm going to just create a website. And then she says that she's going to sue me for saying her website is trash, which it is. And that, to me, in my opinion, she's not a real web developer like that. Because look at her website. Look how it's
because built. Said she was one.
Like, does this look like an actual website that's actually, let me take a screenshot of this. Does this look like an actual website that's like an actual professional made it? Or does it look like a person that just slopped together something? Like, come on, it's not even aligned. Look at this. Like, I've never seen a website so terrible in my life. Like, look at it. It's not aligned. I would never, like, no one would make their columns that small and then have these columns big. Like, what is this? Like I said, terrible. It doesn't even have a bottom footer.
Nope.
Like, there's always a footer. Anyway, child.
So you
think you're gonna sue me for saying that you're not a real web developer, like whatever. That's my opinion. But yeah, account terminations don't expire because your account. Oh, I read all this. So since your termination appeal has been rejected, you can't recover your account. We know that this news is disappointing, but we reviewed this matter carefully and came to the decision that our community stays safe. Like, they literally had to make it safe for YouTube. For more info on our harassment and cyberbullying policy, check out our help center, which is what I just read. So she knows the reason that she lost her channel. She's being willfully obtuse when she says, oh, I don't know, that it was falsely reported and my channel was falsely. I think she put it in her about, oh, I made this thing because my channel was unfairly, look, I go by a name of True T because that's usually what I'm serving up to the people. Yeah, right. You may know me from YouTube, where I was a content creator for 3 years before having my channel wrongfully removed from the platform. Some of you may not know me and just happen to stumble upon it. Blah, blah, blah. So she's wrongfully, like, girl, bye. You did everything. If so, the video below will give you some insight as to who I am, what I do, and how the injustice I've endured at the hands of YouTube landed me here and away from that platform. But how come you weren't able to get your subscribers back? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I thought I was sharing the tab. But yeah, how come you weren't able to get your subscribers back to your website? You're over here bothering everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, look at this trash website. Like, why is anyway, it's awful. It's the worst website I've ever seen. But you expect me to believe that you're an actual like, even if you did websites before, what I'm saying is your presentation on your website, and then the way she was coming at people talking about, oh, I just want to make sure no clowns. Let me show you. Make sure no clowns are over here or something like that when she first promoted the website. So it's a logical assumption that you're just being petty.
For people to come to the website.
Let me show you.
Girl, you can't be picky and big at the same time. You
right here,
bitch.
So this was the post that she posted when she said that she was a web designer. Stole my whole business at that.
Yeah, I told y'all.
Need help designing the perfect website for your brand? Literally my same verbiage. I can help with that, and for a reasonable price. So do yourself a favor and DM me over on Instagram. Now, consultation/inquiries are going to be $20 each. That way, I know when you contact me, you're serious and not just a clown that is trying to be nosy. My time costs. I don't have time to waste on folks who are not genuinely seeking my services. But know that if you pay and decide to hire me, that $20 will be deducted from whatever I charge you from your website. Thanks for your support. Now, this bitch always has some get rich quick scheme. But yeah, anyway. So I was like, girl, you stole my whole website. Like, she's not even a web developer like that. She's like, I'm suing for that. Like, bitch, that's what you're suing for. What proved that you had any damages that your website would have even did good when look at your website, you know? So you can't even prove that you would have even made anything but what, $400 that you're asking for your subscribers for. But anyway, so yeah, that is what YouTube had said regarding the whole situation. Like I said, it was in this email. This is the email that I got where it talks about it, what she did. The reason that she got her channel terminated. Right, now she's a singer-songwriter. Well, not the singer, just a songwriter. But I think she did say, like, oh, I used to be writing all the time, and she was just some loser in school always writing or something. I don't know. She's a weirdo. But yeah, yes, I did too, but she doesn't care. So that's why I'm organizing a class action lawsuit. If any content creator in the sector wants to join in, but I'm waiting. Like I said, I want to see if she's going to serve me next week because she said that she's doing all this because she has a lawsuit. So once I get served, then we're going to go forward with the class action lawsuit. I'm not just going to put my name out there just willy-nilly, you know. And that's the thing about it. It's like you might as well show your face then, because once you file a lawsuit, then we're all gonna know who you are. So you might as well stop being scary, you know, like show your face, ho. But yeah, anyway, she is a talking pestle. Yeah, it's just she's so annoying. Wow, yep, there it is, black and white. Yep. Thank you, YouTube. Like I said, thank you at YouTube Legal. I post that on my post. Empress Radio. Because like I said, I be trying to ignore this bitch, but it seems like every time you ignore her, she just wants your attention so bad. It's like a kid that just has to have attention all the time, you know? So yeah, this is what YouTube Legal sent me. They forwarded me. I appreciate it. And then also they are supporting my defamation claim as well. You may consider submitting a defamation claim, and then they told me how to do it. If you need further assistance or guidance, feel free to reach out. I'm here to help. So they definitely are supporting the YouTubers, us in this situation. Now I don't know how they're still allowing her to be on this platform, like literally driving everyone crazy, harassing, the intimidations, the threats, all the stuff that they said that she lost her channel for. We understand the value of free expression, and we take great care when we enforce the policies. We try to allow as much content as possible, but YouTube isn't a place for activity like predatory behavior, stalking, threats, harassment, bullying, and intimidation. Also, content that threatens individuals isn't allowed on YouTube. We also don't allow content that targets an individual with prolonged or malicious insults based on artistic value attributes. These attributes include their protected group status or physical traits. We remove comments, videos, or posts where the intent is to maliciously harass or attack another individual. Account terminations don't expire. You're not supposed to create any other channels. Since your termination appeal has been rejected, you can't recover your account. We know this is disappointing, but we reviewed this matter carefully and came to the decision that keeps our community safe. 21 at least content creators have been beefed. As a matter of fact, put them in the comment section.
Okay. So basically, YouTube said you are the motherfucking improper influence, and get your shit, and get out. That's what they said. They said, guess what, Fruity? You are the motherfucking improper influence. 732, 733. Fuck me for not leaving you when you told me you was counting. But you know what? Get your shit. Get your shit. And get out. That's what they said. That's what they said, girl. Hey, girl. YouTube don't like you. I don't think they like you. I don't think they like you. I don't think they, I don't think they like you. They don't like you. But that was about the YouTube panhandler and letting the people know Stop listening to that bitch. That bitch is lying. Every time she say we got her channel snatched, she lying. Every time she say, I've never lied to y'all, she lying. She telling y'all she don't lie while actually fucking lying in real time. So, you in danger, girl. You in danger of losing another fucking channel, bitch. But now we're going to scoot over to the Carlos Messi king of it all.
And all the people that you know for sure she.
What the hell? Thank you.
Y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Hi.
What's up, Maurice?
What's going on, Dustin? What's going on, Carlos? Hey, Claudia.
How's it going?
I'm good.
You know Claudia don't like you.
Were you listening to us acting up? Are you ready? You already see what we're on right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody took their shot. Dustin took
You
some
know,
hints.
don't like
fighting going on.
Well, you from Yak Town, so I felt like it was only appropriate, you know what I'm saying, to be on the Yak. You know what I mean?
How we go down?
That's right.
Do you have a drink, Maurice?
Do I have a drink? I can arrange one.
You don't need one. Are you about to drive? Molly the maid.
Is that Jalen you're summoning?
Oh God!
Wow.
No, it's Molly the maid.
That's why you feel away.
Man, listen. I get my annual from Carlos.
Oh.
I get an annual baptismal from
Oh, I thought you meant sorry.
Love and Marriage fans and these social media streets. It has to happen at least once a year.
You about to be gay.
No, it's funny because at the last reunion, listen, I'm very blessed to do what I do. I love hosting husband reunions because the cast, Claudia and Dustin, be sitting already for my shenanigans.
Yes.
And Maurice and I, plus his wife Kimmy, had some of the best exchange last reunion. It was funny. So no, Maurice is a good sport. So before we get into the latest episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, I wanted to bring in Maurice, Claudia, and Dustin to join us on our shot topic of the evening, and that is from my friend Keisha Kigor Davis. Mm-hmm. So Keisha Kigor Davis recently, went viral because she did speak about her husband Gucci Mane and how the only thing that Gucci Mane has to worry about is taking a shower because she takes care of everything else. She buys the food, she cooks the food, she buys his clothes, she helps him with everything. And she said that she would be miserable if she did not cater to her husband in this way because she wants her husband to need her and not need another woman, another person. And that's what she finds to be the happiness in her marriage. So that's our hot topic of the evening, starting with Claudia, okay, the only female in the crew. Hey, Locam. What are your thoughts on that, Claudia?
Female in my crew.
Well, because the way he provides so much financially, where she doesn't have that stress on her, and then of course she returned the favor when he was in prison and flipped that money, and she showed that she's a good stewardess and guardian for his assets. She didn't go blow it on herself. I think they deserve each other. And I'm totally for this. I think though, that's the way it should be. Like, he provides a soft life for her financially, so she doesn't have that burden of stress. So she can provide the vibes at home. He has no worries. She can feed him. She can cater to him. And I think most women, when properly taken care of, and that's one thing off their plate, what else are you supposed to do? You know what I mean? Like, if you don't have to be out there hustling, I think that's a beautiful thing. I'm a little traditional. If you paying all the bills, your food, all that stuff, I'm doing all that because that's kind of like what my job is now, right? Now, these 50-50 dudes, you can't be having it like that, like, because you're both working and you both should be contributing to the house. But that's the benefits and what we ask for when we want a man to lead and to provide, and then we can be in our soft era and give you those things. I love it. And I think it makes her feel like that's where her value is. Any other girls want to come try to throw some ass at him, some coochie, that's cute, but he knows with her, he gets all that, a badass chick. She's beautiful and she loves, and it actually really.
And how many damn women do we know do that and they still have been cheated on? Please, we are not going to act like that shit means that a man ain't going to cheat. That's a damn lie. Stop the cat. And Maurice, you got you a real good one, because that you don't do half of that shit, and that bitch motherfucker, let me cater to you. Even when she's sick.
He enjoys doing all that stuff. And because he takes care of her so well like that, I guarantee you their sex is still very passionate because she still respects him.
Has he started taking care of that damn disabled child of his that he didn't want to take care of because he said the child was disabled and he couldn't make disabled babies? Is he doing that? That should make you hot. That should get you wet. Did you go back over to wherever the hell you came from and get your kids yet, Keisha? Are your kids over here yet? Why you catering to Gucci Mane and he giving you your soft girl era? Are your kids getting the life too? And are they able to do it with you? Not just send some money over there. I'm talking about, are they actually with you? Because y'all soon forget how this man had a disabled child and he wouldn't even help with the motherfucking medical bills, but he was out here making all this money. He out here making Keisha dreams come true. He got this lady being a motherfucking superwoman. But it's that child getting taken care of yet. That had that mother over there struggling like shit. And over here with all this iced out shit on his neck. Living big and lavish. But the baby was over there suffering. And yes, it was his, but a paternity test done, yes, and he still ain't give a fuck. And Keisha ass ain't make him. If something changed, let me know, because it hadn't changed when I was. Nope. Y'all kill me.
I'm with it. Yes, I love it.
Okay, and also just so I'm able to add to
the same life you giving a fucking woman.
Makes her own money too. Like she has her own businesses. Not my life one out. She has her own businesses, and she is somebody that still wants to take care of her man. Dustin, what are your thoughts on that?
She doesn't have to work. She works, but she doesn't have, like, he's not like, you better put in half this mortgage. No. I don't think so. And
right.
So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so number one, I think the most important piece here is that this is what Keisha has said that Keisha wants to do. This is not a request nor a requirement from Gucci Mane, nor is it a rule in their household. This is what she expressed that she wants to do, and it makes her happy and fulfilled to do so. And to that, I say kudos. Number two, we're not going to sit on this podcast and act like niggas aren't filthy. It's a pie. So you listen, you want something done right, damn it, you do it yourself. She probably don't want to smell his butt. There's a guy, what's that podcast host? It's a light-skinned nigga, Chan. I can't remember his name, but he literally was saying how he don't. He was saying how he don't wash his ass, and he looks like he don't wash his ass. And Keisha probably don't want to deal with none of that shit. So she ain't seeing no doo-doo stains in no underwear. She's lifting up balls, getting back there, making sure everything is clean. So they probably do have a great sex life. And I admire that. So I think Keisha Kayor, you got it figured out, and it looked like it's working for her. So There you have
dumb bitches out here.
No,
remember,
Justin is talking about Claudia, just so we're all aware. He's talking about Channing Crowder, and the podcast is called The Pivot.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember. Yeah,
you need to be a pivot. What you mean? You got your grown self on that podcast, Mike, and says you don't wash your ass. I was so disgusted by that, and Keisha Kayor probably was too. And she said, "Not in my house." Okay. She got that rag and got up in there. Okay, so that I ain't mad at her. Go ahead, Keisha.
The Henny has entered the chat.
So, Maurice, as the only married person on this chat, I would love to get your thoughts on what Keisha Kaur said. She said, just to refresh your memory, Maurice, that listen, she's a working woman. She makes her own money.
Man, so
she earns the bacon too. However, she did say she would be miserable if she wasn't able to cater and take care of her husband because she loves to do it. She said she only wants him to worry about getting in the shower, and she takes care of the rest. As a married man, is that something that, you know, all married men want at the end of the day?
I think all married men want a partner, you know, and how that, you know, comes about and how that looks is different for each person. However, the Bible does talk about a Proverbs 31 woman, and it seems like that's what she's doing.
Those male
chauvinist
motherfucking scriptures.
She can go and get her own, and she takes care of home. So I think Gucci got, and if you look at Gucci now looks different than Gucci did before. Okay? He's a whole different dude right now. And I think that, you know, that connection and that trust and the fact that he has the right partner on his team, you know what, that can make you look different too.
Yeah, and Claudia, I would love to get your thoughts. But before I do, for the raindrops for Dustin as well, I would like for you guys to know that the Proverbs 31 woman is described in a poetic depiction as a virtuous woman, not a literal historical figure. She is presented as an ideal embodying qualities like diligence, wisdom, generosity, and devotion to God, particularly within the context of her home and her community.
So you want your woman to look at you like God?
The question?
Are you a Proverbs 31 woman?
Yeah, sure.
Once you get a Proverbs 31 man.
Listen,
you're virtuous.
I don't really read the Bible. I live my life as a good person. Okay. I feel like when I lived in Atlanta, there was a lot of people that could quote the Bible, and they were so trifling. They were saying all the things. They had a great memory to quote verses in the Bible, but they were some of the biggest whores, skanks, liars, DL, double life, lying to everyone in their circle, credit card scams, PPP, all kinds of shit. So I don't do any of that stuff, but I know I treat people right, and I do believe in somewhat traditional roles. I don't think it should be a demand from a guy like, you better do this, woman. That's caveman shit. I think the way they have it set up is he provides that, you know, financially, and then she likes to step into that feminine role, and then she's also like, you know what? I still have time. Let me go flourish my business and be a billionaire over here on my own. And they seem happy. It works for them. And like Maurice said, Gucci lost that fat stomach he had. That was like that. The body that he had before looked like a cortisol body, like when you go stress, eating poorly. It looks like the woman. Once he got her, the woman is like got him like slimmed down. He looks like he's glowing, teeth, everything. So much so. Remember there was a conspiracy theory going around that Gucci Man was cloned. But when you have someone that's in your life making you like happy, and you glow and you just look, like you can tell when someone's happy. You know what I'm saying? So it's working for them. But yeah, I'm all those things in the Bible. I'm all those things.
I can remember. I think it was a little boy.
He finds a good Claudia finds a fantastic thing.
Great.
Well, no. Well, that's the thing. Listen, I will say this, and obviously, Maurice, your brother Marcel was on last week, and he was trying to give Claudia some advice too. But I will say this as well. I think it's one of those things where it's this. Every relationship operates differently for those two people involved. And I think what Keisha and Gucci have is a system that works for them. And I applaud Keisha for being a woman in this day and age speaking her truth and being proud to be a woman who says, I would be miserable if I don't take care of him. And listen, I'm going to say this, it may not be popular and it's fine. I think there is something nice to be with somebody that desires to be there for you in whatever way they need the needing, right? Like she said, Gucci just has to shower and get in the studio and she takes care of the rest. But the beauty of that to me is this.
But the man got to make you want.
The beauty of that is the fact that it doesn't
even
diminish
if they're paying all the bills, they still got to make you want to
accomplishments
do all that shit.
and how she is still able to go to work every single day. And Keisha Kaor Davis has amassed $1 billion business. So for me, what I got from that is for women and men that you can take care of your partner, but also take care of yourself and do things that makes you happy. And I think the unhappiness in most marriages is when you spend so much time taking care of one person and you feel depleted and you don't have enough time to take care of yourself. So that's what I got.
I don't want to belabor this, but what I love the most and what I want to make sure we highlight here is the fact that Keisha spoke from her own perspective. Not one time did she say, as a woman, I feel like I'm supposed to do this in a relationship. As a wife, I'm supposed to do. It was none of that language, and we're by no means promoting archaic, out of touch gender roles in this conversation. What Keisha said was that she liked doing those things and she wanted to do those things for her man, Gucci. It wasn't even really a husband-wife conversation. It was much of a, this is how I like to show up in this relationship. And I like that she made sure that it was focused that way because it was encouraging as opposed to oppressing. And I like that.
And if you take the money out of the equation, right, you don't have to have like a Gucci man level of money coming in. She clearly is still in love with her husband.
You just got to make me want to do these things.
That's something that you can be broke and be in love with your person and just feel safe with them no matter like however he makes you feel safe. Like when you're crazy about someone, you want to do those things. Like you go above and beyond. I know I do. Like when I'm like in love with someone, I'm like, I want to think about, okay, what else can I do? Okay, I gotta say I made French toast with the cinnamon and the vanilla in it like you like, or I made the pasta that you like. You know what I mean? Like whatever it is, like when you're still in love with someone, you do those things just because you're thinking about them, like what would make them smile. So they're just on a much bigger, higher level, like the grander scale, I guess you say. But those are people they still look like they're in love.
I got a question for that, Claudia, because you're a Proverbs 31 woman or the like, right? Do you think that you could do the same thing if the finances or the provisions weren't there?
No.
Like if Gucci didn't have those provisions, do you think that she could do the same thing? Or she would do the same thing?
I don't know her to say, but I do think that, of course, I think that sometimes the greater like population of women gets a little misrepresented because of social media. We see the worst of the worst a lot of times. People that just focus on bags and material things. But I know a lot of women in my real life that they make more money than their men, and they spoil them and they love them men because their men provide them something that makes them feel secure and feels good and feel safe in other ways. When I was with KJ and we were together for 4 years, and he's still a best friend to this day. We didn't get married, but like I made way more money than him. But that man made me feel so safe and taken care of. Like he has my back even to this day. Like if I'm out of town, like I might show up to my house and he's mowing the lawn. Now, a rich guy wouldn't do that. Like they would just go get someone to do that. I appreciate that. So it depends. Like you can make your woman feel safe without enormous amounts of money, by just showing up for her where she feels like you got my back, and you're listening to me. So yeah, I don't know her, but I think there's a lot of women that the answer would be yes. But we got to stop believing everything we see on social media and reality shows. I don't really think that's so much more. I don't think that's as close to reality as I think.
Yeah, Maurice, has Kimmy ever bathed you?
Yes, she has, but those were for intimate moments. Not for, like Dustin said earlier, to make sure that my drawers are good.
Right.
Is that a hard thing for men to keep? Like, is that
not hard for me?
It's not hard at all. It's not hard, and it shouldn't be hard for boys.
It shouldn't be hard for nobody.
It should be hard. It's not a hard thing. You learn that early. You turn the brown parts white.
Yeah, I would think that would know. Oh my God, they're saying that Cage is a cock blocker. Yes, we know he is. I know. I haven't seen cock in a long time. I know he is. Trust me, I know he's a professional cock blocker. Like, trust me, I know. Sorry, I'm looking at the comments. I know. Don't worry, he ain't gonna block cock for much longer because I'm ready. It's been too long.
Okay.
Get a cock.
Go near the light, Caroline. So the thing is this. I do want to get into this season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So, Maurice, the biggest storyline that we're seeing thus far has a lot to do with you and your stepson, Jalen. Okay? It has caused a stir on social media. It has caused a stir in the commentary where your wife's son, Jalen, and you and Kimmy just recently celebrated. Is it 7 years of marriage?
We'll be celebrating 7 years on the 25th.
Okay.
Happy anniversary.
Okay. Thank you. And it's all been on Love and Marriage.
Wow.
Yep.
Yes, they got married season 1 of the show.
I mean, 7 years on TV in the public eye is like 14 years.
5 of the show, he was calling her ass Molly.
I mean, I think it's easier for us because, you know, we were a little more mature when we got married, so we kind of knew who we were. Now, mind you, having a lot of feedback about your marriage that can also present some new challenges. But I think that, as you know, that old saying that, you know, reality television breaks up your marriage. I don't believe that. I think it's the individuals that are in the marriage.
Break up your marriage.
Are you guys gonna make it, or if you guys are not? You know, there's some cracks. People can find a way, or they can find a way in if you present a crack.
No, for sure. I do want to get into you and Jalen's relationship. Jalen made a comment this season on the show that he never felt that you were somebody that he looked to as a father figure, that in fact he looked to your brother Marceau as the father figure. When you first heard that, did that shock you and did that hurt your feelings?
I'd say that it definitely hurt my feelings. Shocking. I think that the relationship that you have, or a person can have, with
he about to come with all this
their
talking
uncle is different than they would with their dad, right? And I think that when you don't have as much discipline, like parents have to also discipline as well, right? So first of all, Jalen was a teenager, and Kimmy was doing a phenomenal job of raising Jalen. And it's with every relationship, because I have 2 older daughters too, right? So I've been raising children that weren't mine, that are still mine.
Boy, you stop.
And I still claim them, and we still have conversations and all that stuff, even till today. So the relationship that most people think, oh, you love differently because they're not yours. No, I've been choosing to love children that I didn't create for all, you know, of my marriage and my previous marriage as well. So I think that really the relationship that he had with Marceau, and it not just Marceau, he had another relationship with Sadark as well. It was different because, you know, it's more of a, I can share more, I can open up more. There's a little bit of an apprehensiveness that Jalen also had with, he grew really close to one of Kimmy's old boyfriends. And in that relationship,
because they treated him right,
soured, and then they went apart. But Jalen was still close to that guy, and he lost that connection. So I think there's a lot of different moving parts to it. And I really wish that I would have done better, you know, seeing that, because, you know, at the end of the day, I look at him like my son.
We know how much you look at your son.
Make you feel we ain't surprised. Like when you said about your brother, like it's hard to admit jealousy, and you know, and like we don't like to say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say jealous.
Yes, you would.
I'm just happy that we were able to get that. He was able to get it.
Boy, you was.
Like, there's a lot of young men that don't get the father figure, right? My pops, he didn't get a father. He was locked up for a little while, and some other men that were in our village had to step up, and we're better off because of it. You know, a lot of
you didn't show
the individuals I grew up with. By the time I was 21, 31 of my friends were dead.
Yeah.
You know, dead. And then we had other ones that went to jail, and you know, some of them got out when I'm in my 40s. So the fact that you have someone there that you feel comfortable to share with is meaningful to me. And if I can't give it all, of course I need someone else around me to be able to get you what you need.
Maurice, what do you have to say to the people who, because again, you've been clear even tonight, you said plainly that you see Jalen as your son and that you love him. You love Jalen, right? Mm-hmm. There's some viewers who have decided that there's an emotional piece that you don't see when you're in a confrontational conversation with someone that you care about. This is family shit we talking about, so it's deeply personal. You know what I mean? What do you want to say about the emotional component there? Because Jalen was expressing his feelings in that scene, right? He felt like you did not love him fully and totally as your son, and he felt like you parented your son Monster differently than him. And you cited examples of things that you had done for him. You brought up, you know, material things and other things to try to sort of illustrate, right, that you do make an effort and you do feel that way about him. But we didn't see you necessarily speak to the emotional piece. What do you have to say about how Jalen feels, and what do you want him to know about how you feel about him?
Okay, there's two parts to that, Dustin. First part is, and some of this is going to come out in the new season.
Okay.
I looked at life completely different than most people did, right? I completely eliminated a lot of the emotional aspect to life, right? Most of my life has been just, is this logical? Does this make sense? If it doesn't make sense, then I don't kind of understand how it works and how you think like that. Like for me, one of the greatest things I even told Carlos when we first got on the show is, man, the comment section. Like some of this stuff is like, I can't believe y'all think like this. Some of it's comedy. Some of it's like, where the hell did y'all get this stuff from? You know, one sentence leads to a whole, you can write a book off of just one sentence.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? So it's amazing to see all of these different aspects, but some of that stuff comes from an emotional standpoint and an emotional place where that individual is from. So when Jalen said that he didn't feel like Monster, I'm looking at him like Monster, only you're older, right? So I treat Monster differently as he gets older than he does when he's younger. You know what I mean? And part of it is I grew up in a big family, right? And the older siblings, they have more responsibilities because the younger siblings naturally look up to them. More so than the parents. They have more influence over their younger siblings than the parents.
This motherfucker's not on top.
So it's like, if I can get you on my side, then, you know, it makes it easier for the younger guy.
No, so what do you have to say, Maurice, about how Jalen feels about the emotion? Because I get, trust me, I get the influence on removing that from the way that you view the world. But we saw a scene where your son, Jalen, was saying to you, hey, I don't feel like you love me as much as my brother, who is your biological son. What do you want Jalen to know without having to explain why you arrived at those feelings or what your makeup is per se, but just strictly focusing on the emotional piece? What is there anything that you want to say about that scene or about how you feel about Jalen or what you want him to know about how you feel about him?
Yeah, I absolutely adore Jalen, just like him. If I would have made him and I would have had the pleasure of raising him from a boy all the way into a man, I love him just like that. Okay? And I dropped the ball. Like there's a significant piece to this puzzle that's missing, and that is mental health. Right? The whole idea of living until I'm in my late 40s.
Oh my God, he's not
going through the world, navigating without the whole emotional aspect. That's the motivation oftentimes of why people do what they do. And I'm divorced from that.
What is he talking about?
You know, not really understanding the feeling aspect of it. So I'm looking at the situation like I'm here, right? But going through therapy, this is just something I just want to put out there in the atmosphere. We need to have. We need to have emotional and intellectual conversations as Black men, and to widely accept mental health like we do physical health.
Absolutely, I agree.
It should be readily available. Like they should have mental gyms, just like they have, physical gyms.
That's called the strip club.
Nah.
It's called, that's it. It's called black.
Black. That's right.
Maurice, do you think, because it sounds to me like you're very logical, and like I'm looking at the comments and they're saying he doesn't emote, he doesn't show emotion, and listen, everyone's not mushy. Like, I don't show up for people like that. It's very hard for some people, depending on how you were raised. Like me and my mom, we've never said I love you, but we do things in our actions. Like if you ever said your mom doesn't love you, I'm like, you out of your goddamn mind. She is, because she does this, she does that, she does this, right? Do you feel that maybe you're being misunderstood, or do you struggle with showing emotion, or do you see them with the comments that have you heard that before?
They're actually calling it like it is. I'm learning emotion. I'm actually learning this. This is something that's new to me.
Learning emotion?
Absolutely. This is a whole different world. Like I don't, as a matter of fact, I don't know any black men that's in my circle that just sits around and talks about how they feel.
Are you like that with your wife as well, or is it just is it hard for you with her as well? Because that could be something that's across the board, or is it just like with children?
It's in general. Like me and my wife, we've been going to therapy, and it's been eye-opening, like legitimately eye-opening. I look at the world now with color in it. Like, it used to be black and white, no shades of gray. It's like right and wrong. Like at the end of the day, it was hard for me in law school. Like I had to actually make it logical. Like, so for example, I'll give you a perfect example of this. A 5-4 decision means that one person makes the law of the land, right? So going into law school, everything had to have a right answer. It's either right or wrong.
Y'all lying.
And
y'all
until I got to that point, like, these are the greatest minds in law. How do you come up with a 5-4 decision? That's because there's shades of gray.
What the
you see what I'm saying?
Listen, I have a lot of respect for anybody that's brave enough to admit that they and be open to learning and understanding systems better to improve the relationships in their life. So I have a lot of respect for you admitting that, understanding and acknowledging feelings and emotion is something new that you are willing to do. Obviously, it's critically important because your son just told you that he had a challenge with emotions when it came to connecting. And I know it's important for you to connect to Jalen. You've said it plainly tonight alone. So I just applaud you for being open to that. And I wish you and Kimmy and Jalen the best with that work and therapy. I think that's wonderful. And you're incredibly self-aware to even admit that. So I respect that, Maurice.
Thank you.
Can I ask you one thing? Seeing how this emotion piece has been a struggle for you, and I'm glad you're saying that. People are very appreciative of that. Like, wow, we've never heard you say this, and opening up. A lot of people don't say that. Have you been accused of being a narcissist? Because that's what some people will say. They'll be like, "Oh, they're a narcissist. They don't feel anything. They're always right." Has that ever been thrown your way, that label?
Man, people say whatever. Like, I've listened to professionals. So, like, at the end of the day, when I sit down with a professional, and these people have actually went to school, they've actually got, real training behind this, then they are the ones that I actually think should diagnose. Because your friends, they kind of have their perspective. They want the best for you, but that doesn't mean that they're professionally trained for this, So, and in general, I try not to be wrong. Like, I don't know anybody that wants to go in wrong. And what's important to me about
you
this
don't think
even
you
more
could,
so is
can be
I
wrong.
don't want Jalen
your problem
to have the same relationship with his children, because the truth is, based on the statistics, he may wind up marrying someone that already has a kid. So how do you connect? How do you work your way through that?
You ain't helping with that.
I do want to talk to you a little bit about this too, because when you were talking to your brother in the scene in last week's episode, that's also finished off in the beginning of this past Saturday's episode, where you and Marcel are a part of, is it 9 siblings or 8?
8.
So it's 8 kids total. Marcel said that growing up, you were considered the golden child. And that the reason why the audience and the world and the people around you feel like you're so hard on your son, Monster, is because you want him to be the golden child, and that Jalen feels like his stepbrother is a golden child just like you are his father. What was going on as you being a part of the construct of having 7 siblings, where your brother Marcel even said, like, of all the kids, you were the golden child? Like, what made you the golden child of all of them?
I really don't know. I tried my best not to do stuff wrong. I tried to do things right. But you know, I got my fair share of trouble. And one of the number one things was because I was stubborn. You know, that's my personality fits my profession to a T. Like, I'm stubborn. I'll do what it takes to work hard. I'm an advocate. All of those things I've always had. Like, matter of fact, one time, man, my family jumped me.
I swear I don't.
They jumped me because my mom was, Marcel had gotten out of line, and I felt like Marcel had enough, right? And I was like, well, why don't you just hit her back? And they were like, wait, what? Hit your mom back? So I learned that lesson very, very, very clearly. You kind of need to stay in a child's place.
Please talk about hitting your mama.
My siblings helped me figure that out.
Please don't bring up a child hitting their mama on this podcast.
Okay,
Please, Lord.
We're just now getting over that. Shout out to Basketball Wife. All right. So wait, they jumped you because you said you were going to do that?
I said that Marcel should hit my mom back, and my older sister. Now, mind you, I grew up in a blended family, so we never called anybody in our house step siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Like that concept doesn't even exist in my world, right? My older sister said, "You do what? He should do what?" Oh, and it was on. Like, my mom actually. Now, mind you, my mom stopped to address me. After I got mine from my mom, then the siblings all jumped in and took care of it. And you know what? I never had to learn that again. So
your mom whooped you, and then your siblings finished the job.
Oh yeah.
Are you crazy?
I was a little bit that day.
Okay, I'm calling you crazy and little.
Hey, Claudia, I need to see the words behind your name in order for you to, diagnose me.
Oh. Well, as someone who's 51, 52, and dating 30 years, I'm saying you never answer my question.
About what?
Thank you.
Has anyone ever accused you of being that? Whether or not they had letters behind the name is not the issue.
Yeah, the chat and
ain't answered
social
not one of y'all questions yet.
Everybody's a narcissist, by the way.
How about your wife? How about people close to you, like your wife or your brother?
No. Okay. No. But once we learn a term as like a culture, we'll use it.
I know.
No, nigga, you're a narcissist.
You didn't answer me till just now, but okay, thank you.
I thought I said it.
He never answered.
We went around the block and down the street. You came back. And that's why me and Dustin took a shot low key. I said, okay, he didn't answer.
Oh, Lord. Dustin, you went back on the brown.
Yeah.
I went back on the brown, man. Because I'm over here swinging for you, Maurice. I'm trying to help you, brother. I think. So let's get Carlos. What you say, Carlos? Let's have a real conversation, right? Maurice, we have watched you on this show for so many years, right? It's a lot of people that are rooting for you. We all remember the conversations that were very controversial that you bravely showed between you and Kimmy when she was going through her diagnosis and her treatment, and her sex drive had been affected, and y'all had a very honest conversation about that on camera, and you experienced people misunderstanding your intentions and painting you as a person who didn't give a damn about a familial connection or caring how a person was made to feel, right? So now here we are again, where we're in an opportunity. You have an opportunity to show people how you care about these people in your life. And this is, again, deeply personal, so ain't nobody trying to step on your toes or disrespect these real issues that you all are sharing. But we want to see you say, we don't want to see you say anything surrounding what you need to say. We want to just hear you say, yo, I care about you. I care about you, Jalen. You are my son. I love you, and I'm sorry that I made you feel that way. I never wanted to do that. That's all people want to hear you say. And when you offer up these very honest and very brave, because you're sharing all this real personal stuff, right? So we respect it, but it's not helping to get people to understand that you actually do care. You actually are concerned with Jalen's feelings toward you. You know what I mean? More so than being defensive or trying to change his mind about it, because he shared with you a feeling, right?
Exactly.
So you can't cite experiences to try to change the perspective. You could just reassure. And I think people just really want to see you be reassuring in that way. And it'll make them feel a little bit more understanding of like where you coming from. Because I feel like you explained it beautifully and you were honest tonight, right? But there's just that missing piece where you kind of like hit the bullseye and say like, this is what I want you to know for sure. Now, why I feel like this or what happened or what else could be, how it could be different. This is how I feel. And I want you to know. I think that's what people wanted to see. And it's a great opportunity for you to, you know what I'm saying? You have shared that tonight. Like, yo, I love Jalen. He is my son. And that's what I want him to know. I think people just want to see you do that, man. You're a Black lawyer, you know what I'm saying? Business owner, like real estate mogul, got a beautiful Black blended family that people need to see. It's a lot of people rooting for you that want to see you all be successful and have thriving relationships. And they just really want to see you show up in that way. I think it's really that simple, bro.
You know what, Dustin? I'll tell you, I take that, wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, I'm crossing that bridge.
Yeah.
Right? I'm coming from a place to where I know that there's the feeling side of life, and I'm trying to get there. You can say it so much better than I do because you've already been experiencing that for so long, right? And I'm trying to get there. I'm also saying, okay, that's not what I meant. That's not how I see it. I'm trying to show you why I said this, and that's meaningless.
That's why him and Kiki got along so well.
Hey, I got it. As a dad, I got it. You know what, son? I love you. I should have never dropped the ball. I should have been better.
You always
that's it, bro.
They're gonna make you understand what they're trying to say.
That's it right there, bro. That's it, man.
No,
I think that's like the best thing you said tonight with what you're saying. And I understand a person that feels I'm constantly being misunderstood. So you want to explain your stance. No, I didn't mean it like that. No, I didn't mean to make it. No, I didn't do that. And then I get that. And then the balance of, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? And sometimes as the adult or the older person, we have to suck it up sometimes and understand that everyone's not going to understand how we think and we process things. And that sucks, right? Because especially you're doing it in front of an audience and you have all these people chiming in. I say, screw what the comments are saying, right? It's between how your son and your wife feel.
That's right.
If they're lacking, it's about how they feel. Screw what we saying. We're going to do commentary regardless. And so in the comments, right? But and I think you are going in the right direction because you did say tonight, which I've never heard someone say, I was Black and white before, and now I see that is a major first step. And if you just keep leaning into that light, that's major. It's so hard for people to change. It's so easy for us to sit back and say, well, why can't you just do it the way I would do it? Right? The fact that you are going in that direction and just lean more towards that, and I think you'll be fine. Like acknowledging it is the hardest part, and like seeing it from someone else's perspective is so hard. But it sounds like tonight you're saying you have.
And I want to be better.
I might need to, Kimmy, I might need to cut these people a check tonight.
Is right and lose his family and lose his children, all the rest of that stuff, because this principle that I think that works, right, should have worked or whatever. It doesn't matter if your kids don't love you. Right, you could give them the world and they don't even like you.
Yeah.
So the thing is, do you have the connection with your children? This is my lineage, right? What am I doing all this stuff for if they're not the ones that connect with me and see, all the best that I want for them in the world? That's outside of that, man, just to keep the same perspective that I've had, there's no growth there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good. And listen, I'm happy we're able to really listen to Claudia and Dustin about that too, because I think they helped you sort of like drive home your point. One thing I do want to ask you too is, in that scene between you and your brother, it ended with you calling your brother Marcel a liar and pretty much saying that he lies all the time. What did you mean by that? Because the world had a reaction to it, and your own brother Marcel said that did piss him off.
I did that to piss Marcel off because I knew that it would. I did that because he was trying to intentionally piss me off. And the thing is, Marcel, siblings know what you can say and how to say it to piss you off. It's one thing, you know, to say, hey, Maurice, you know what, let's sit down and have a conversation with Jalen or whatever. And then Marcel brings up, hey, but you're the golden child. And this, I'm like, man, come on. That's the stuff that you used to say when we were kids. You don't have to bring that up to try to make this point. At the end of the day, the most important thing is, how does Jalen feel?
Yes.
Right? Let me correct that. Let me see where he's coming from. Let me deal with that situation. But and Marcel, like Carlos, you know, anybody, and especially you, Dustin, because you're a comedian too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know how to pour sauce on some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Y'all know how to go ahead and add a little flair to it. Marcel adds flair, whether it's for reaction or whether it's to make a joke, but he knows what gets people going. That's the thing about comedians. They know how people think, so they know how to get a reaction out of people.
Did you think he brought up that golden child thing because it's a relatable like position? He feels like, well, I feel kind of like how Jalen feels seeing a fellow golden child. Do you think he made it? I thought maybe he was doing that, not jabbing you. Did you feel like he was jabbing you?
I think Marcel is jabbing me, and I also think that Marcel knows what's going to get a reaction.
And Marcel also feels that you was the golden child, and that Jaden is now.
What we did see in the premiere episode. Am I having feedback?
Yeah.
You sound fine to me.
Okay.
All right. I'll keep it going. So one of the things that occurred in the premiere episode was the topic of conversation with Martell doing an interview that he felt was a response to what Tisha said about him on Monday Night Live. And we're going to see what happens in that conversation in 2 weeks when Maurice sits down with Martell to talk to him about that interview. What I do want to ask you before we see that episode in 2 weeks, I do want to ask you, how did you feel knowing that somebody who you considered a friend did an interview in response to what Tisha was saying, but that your name was brought up in that interview with you being accused of doing things per the interview?
Yeah, I didn't. First of all, I didn't like it. Right. I don't like the mess. Like, I understand a little light shade. I understand the back and forth, but we don't have to go scorch earth. I think we should be above that, right? There's no need for us to dress up in suits and talk about business and edutainment and then, you know, do dumb shit like that. So, yeah, I think that was offensive. But, you know, I also understand that, you know, Martell's been battling with his back to the wall for 7 years, 6 years, 7 years, right? And we've actually seen the demise of his whole family in front of the world. Like, at the end of the day, I don't know any person that was on reality television that was hated more than Martell. Like, it was right. You're laughing, right? But it's
no, I feel you. He's very messy.
Right. After a little while, you probably feel like, you know what, man, this nigga versus everybody. And if I think that you may do something, I'm going to do it preemptively. That's where I think Martell's been. And I've been wanting him to get out of that because there's a completely different side of Martell that the world hasn't seen. And there's a reason why he was well liked by people. That's the side that people that haven't seen.
I think he's
and that's the side that I'd really like for him to show.
It's probably too late now.
I mean, they put him in a space, but
he put himself in that space, to be honest. Because we watched him not judging him for making a mistake, because everyone makes mistakes. But the problem is that we watch Martell time after time not take any accountability, place blame on everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And those things just compile a profile that does not reflect someone giving a damn enough to even know if you're fun and got a good, you know, fun-loving side and good-natured side. And unfortunately, it's just been so much at this point, bro. Like, We watched him in this week's episode have a conversation and go all over the place with dialogue concerning the demise of his marriage. Not one time, but lightly alluding to, I did do this and it wasn't her, it was me. But just still, no accountability, no clear understanding. You just want to shake your fucking TV when he starts talking about stuff because you can't believe that he's ignoring this real blatant thing that has influenced everything else falling apart. So it's just, I don't know.
He seems like he would be a nightmare to deal with. Like, you gotta push your buttons, deflect, get people to look over here and say the things. Maurice, I want to give you a positive comment for you. Rodney Maiden 9306 says, after this interview, I have a greater understanding and empathy for Maurice. Give him grace and let him grow. So
that's right.
I feel like you should share the positive comments with folks. So yeah.
Yeah, no, that's why. No, it's listen, we thank you for coming on to this show because it is live and Claudia and Dustin, ask tough questions too. So it's nice for you guys to get that experience. One thing I do want to talk about that we saw this episode was
they helped him out.
Chris Fletcher. Chris Fletcher made a comment that you and your brother do have women sign NDAs. He repeated that to in Huntsville, said it to his wife. Tisha and your wife Kimmy confronts Miss Nell about it. And then Tisha and her Hennessy that she got from Dustin's bar started to check everybody about it in this past week's episode. But I do want to ask you this. When you saw that Chris Fletcher said that you, Maurice, you have women sign NDAs as well, what did he get that from? Because when people hear Martell say something, everyone tries to say, well, take that with a grain of salt. So with Chris Fletcher, that people do see as sort of like the godfather of Huntsville, a lot of people don't see Chris Fletcher to be a liar. Why would he say something like that?
Y'all are, because that's not what that man said.
And that's kind of why I really felt like I had some smoke for Chris, because it's like, bro, where is this stuff coming from? And then this is the unfair part, right? The unfair part is I'd rather you make a criticism about me personally that my wife doesn't have to defend.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't impact my wife, right? If you're gonna, if you have something that you have negative to say about me or whatever, I can handle, extreme levels of criticism, right? But at the end of the day, it's like, man, where did this come from? We've never really hung out really like that. So I don't even know where you're getting this information from, so much so to put it out there like this is something that I do.
And then he lied about it when y'all asked him about it. When Marceau asked him about it, he straight up lied.
Well,
said, no, I ain't say that, but he did.
Yeah, and for the record, right? And for the record, he said it sounds like something y'all would do,
right?
Yeah, I'm saying, but even if where would you get that from? Like, if it sounds like something that I would do, where would you get it from? Like, what's your basis on that?
Martell, you think Martell said that? Seems like he's a little bit of a hater with you guys.
At times.
So, he seems like he's the messiest one on there that likes to gossip and shit and run his mouth.
No, they all gossip.
There's a fair share of gossip from all of them.
Thank you.
Hold up, Carlos. Is he gonna be on the show next week? I'm gonna have to call in after that. I ain't running from it. Bring him on. I don't care. But they're throwing his name
all
out
of
there.
them are.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the messy things. Martell calls your wife a side chick and calls you a cheat. Damn. And y'all so cool. He's saying all these things about y'all.
Yeah, this is the thing. Martell, you can tell Martell is about to lie. Normally he'll just like clear his throat before he does it. Like there's certain mannerisms that you can't get away from that people tend to do. Like some people scratch their neck, other people clear their throat, other people, look away. Yeah.
You talking?
What does he do before he lies?
Typically clears his throat.
Oh, so he'll be so I heard you make women I was faithful. I don't know.
Mind you, my mind is racing back to I'm thinking about Martell and his confessionals, shrugging his shoulders and clearing his so
Carlos,
I can see it in my head.
Carlos, what do you think about this? I know you like Martell.
I like everybody. Don't isolate Martell. I like everybody.
I think you like Portia. I think he's the Portia.
No.
You.
Oh, please. No.
Well, you like Martell more than any damn body.
It's funny. Which is why that's a good question you asked, Claudia, about how you can tell.
I think you like him as a reality star.
I think.
He does.
No, they're all great. No, the thing is this. What's funny is I'm like Dustin. I never even. I don't know. I've never heard Martell clear his throat, but again, I'm not in Huntsville. But that's why I'm laughing because I'm laughing because I'm like Dustin. I'm trying to like rewind and roll the tape of those things, but I don't have a moment to say, watch this. This is what is going on. That's hilarious, Maurice. That's funny.
I could be wrong though. I could be wrong.
We need one of the Raindrops to put a compilation video together all the time. And then saying something.
Yeah.
We need to have that when he does the show.
We need a Martell clearing his throat super cut. That's what we need.
But I want to ask a Raindrop. So Raindrops, does Martell clear his throat before he starts to say anything? Let me know, Raindrops, because again, they're historians like Dustin.
Before he lies. Is that what he does? That's what we're looking for.
Before you can say
lies, does he do that?
Magnolia Bell says, in the words of Carlos King, I love all the
girls. Y'all are so shady tonight. I love it though. I love it.
We need another drink on this one.
Come on. Come on, Claudia.
I really don't know.
I love all the girls.
Carlos, get that green shit you was drinking. Get you some.
Green bullshit. Clear your throat, Carlos. Clear your throat.
Claudia.
Oh, I'm
sorry. Okay, wait. The comments are saying he surely does. He does. Wait. Mrs. Jones says wipes his nose and mouth. Y'all are hilarious.
And he looked down. He looked down too. He always started looking down at his right shoe and left. Just look down. Every time. I can see it, Maurice. I'm so glad you said that.
And he gets a little smirk, like that little. What a lot of men do. They smirk. They get when they know they're about to try it. They go.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little like.
This is about to be an Easter egg hunt.
Oh my God! No, they're cooking. Somebody. This is Cole B said. Can't forget things of that nature.
Oh, absolutely. Where's that to down to the ground? He's always saying.
And he always say, "You know what I'm saying? You know."
Yep.
Damn, Martell.
Maurice, you got to take that to the reunion this year. You got to take that to the reunion. Let me clear my throat. That's what I'm about to walk out to this year.
Let me clear my throat.
That's right.
That's the theme music.
Y'all are hilarious. Okay, so Maurice, thank you for stepping into Mother Night Live. What I will say is this: you guys this season will see. I think I told. Did I tell you this? I may have told this Kimmy. I told Kimmy because we did press a few weeks ago. There's a scene between Kimmy and Maurice that happens this season that shook me to my core.
Okay, Mimi.
Yes. Love a Hip Hop Atlanta. Season 1, episode 7. So look, there's a scene between Kimmy and Maurice where they talk about their marriage. And this is post, I don't want to give too much away, so just watch it. But what I will say, it is, in my opinion, the most dynamic scene between a married couple where they talk about issues that leaves your mouth on the floor. Really? Like it shocked. It shocked me. Do you know what I'm talking about, Maurice?
I think so.
Okay, don't say anything.
Okay.
Yes. It was shocking. But
are we gonna be mad?
I hope not. I'm growing, people.
Oh, that means yes.
Good answer, Maurice.
Give me a measure of grace.
He's growing. Listen, I will say this.
Let's not mess up all this progress we done made tonight, Mr. Scott here. We done did good tonight with your PR.
He already filmed it. It's already filmed. It's in the can. I watched that scene. I was on a flight. I watched that scene 3 times because I called my producers when I'm landing. I said, wait a minute. Y'all didn't tell me it happened like that. Like it's a real, the beauty of the show is these couples have real conversations to each other. Like Maurice said earlier, listen, all the men on the shows gossip. It's what they do. But what I love about this show is when the couple themselves can have a real conversation. And Dustin and Claudia, it was so real and raw, the conversation, that I felt that they forgot they were on camera.
I can't wait to watch.
It was good. So listen, Love and Match Huntsville is back every Saturday, 8 o'clock, 7 Central on the Oprah Winfrey Network. It is the #1 show on the network. Congratulations, Maurice Scott. He is an OG. Yes. Like he said, he and Kimmy got married first season on the show. We are celebrating our 10th season. So my thanks to the crew, the cast, the fans for keeping the show alive. And it's been good. So thank you, Maurice, for coming on. Claudia and Dustin.
Good job. You in our journalism bag tonight.
Y'all take it easy. Have a good one.
No worries. And Maurice, I will see you at the Rashida concert.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Thank you, Maurice.
He survived.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah, after y'all helped you good.
Raindrops, what you think about that? Y'all like that interview?
I understand
that was good. So that was good. I love Maurice. Maurice is a good sport. I will say this: anybody that comes on live with us, I always give them props. You guys are tough with your questions, and I just love the fact that you two watch the show and you're able to ask the questions. And listen, y'all got something groundbreaking out of Maurice because I never heard him emote that. So kudos to you two for that great conversation.
I appreciate that. We weren't trying to have a gotcha moment with Maurice. We respect that man. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that he took advantage of the opportunity to just show that side of himself tonight. I think that was a great thing for him to do. So that was cool.
And we weren't gonna let him get away with, like, you know, I think you're wasting time doing an interview if you're just going to give a pageant answer where you just give something that satisfies, you know, like people that aren't really paying attention. We're cerebral people. We think that the fans clearly clock everything. And it would have done him a disservice to just give us a bullshit answer. So I'm glad that he was willing to take the question, not get offended. He never got in his emotions. And it seemed like he grew a little bit right in front of us. And I think that's what thank you for the compliment.
Thank you.
Fine, okay.
Mind you, we was kicking it. You know what I'm saying? We was just having a conversation.
Around the house, you guys.
That's what's up.
Probably having a conversation.
I just want to make one note, right? Because this was funny to me in this week's episode. Nell Fletcher cannot stand Letitia Scott, and I'm gonna tell you how I know, because every time she mentioned her, she said her full name. Did you peep that? She was talking to Trisha, and Letitia Scott told me, and then when she was being her confession, Letitia Scott said, "I asked Letitia Scott." Letitia Scott. Every single time she said her full name, I was like, "Yo, that's how you know you can't stand somebody." When you say their whole name every time you mention
them. Answered. They was getting a little cocky, the little rodeo thing, little cowboy thing.
They sure were.
I love Cruntisha.
Yes.
Am I the only one that loves crunk or drunk or liquor courage? I don't know what it is, but I thought Tisha. I like seeing Tisha.
Stand in the fullness of her spot. Yes. And I think she looked good. Her hair was so pretty in that scene when her and Marceau and Kimmy and Maurice were sitting down talking about Jalen, and Letitia had that long, wavy, like full hair. She looked so good with that. Like it was good to see. So yes, I enjoyed this episode. And Letitia Scott had me entertained the whole time.
Yes, it was good. It was good. It was good. It was good. All right, I'm about to read the super chats really fast before I let you guys go. Thank you, and Ringo. We got that real DYL.
Who is friend? But please. Oh, Keisha KO had to be talking about her. Well, y'all, that's it. Ain't got no more. All around the mulberry bush, Maurice was chased the weasel. All around the mulberry bush, pop goes the weasel. Baby, I'm gonna need you to go get some classes on how to answer damn questions. All I heard the whole time was Kimmy saying, I want a real answer. I don't want you going all around the goddamn who shot Bond to give you that. I want an answer. Yeah. I think Maurice and Martell actually had a friendship. I don't know if they still got a friendship, but I know they had. It seems like they had one because he's the only one who is careful with the way they handle him and what they say about him. It's like he makes sure that there's never any miscommunication between them, if that makes sense to anybody. Everybody else like to belittle him and all the bullshit, but Maurice is always kind of having his back and explaining away the things that he do. I can appreciate that part. I hope Jim and Jalen has started having a better relationship. I hope he's showing his affection to him and his son at this point, because yeah, I don't know why everybody expecting him to give Jalen something we didn't even see him give his own damn child. The man didn't even know this child didn't even know he could talk to him till 2 seasons ago. The man said him spending quality time with his son is on the way to school and football practice and sitting in traffic. So I don't know if his mama leaving them to go to college did it or what, but yeah. There are emotions that he never developed and he was never taught or was never nurtured. What else the hell? We all now know why that lady channel was taken, and she can't put that shit on us no more. YouTube don't like her because baby, YouTube sent Empress all the info on that. Baby, they said that lady every goddamn thing. So, it ain't our fault. It's YouTube's fault. It's all her fault, but it ain't ours. So don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll know when I go live again. Please hit that share button. Share me with your people because sharing is caring, and everybody should come over here and have them a good time at the house of the proper thighs. Don't forget to go. Is it 12 o'clock yet? Happy birthday, Marcella. Today's Marcella's birthday. Her actual birthday is today. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Go over there to her live from tonight and get her cash app and send her a love offering. Give her a good old cash app. We all know that Marcella gives freely. Marcella is one of the most generous people on YouTube. So go over there and show her some love for her birthday. And send her a good old $5 cash app. She will appreciate it. Sometimes it feels good to receive when you are always giving. So go on over there. It is, I think it is Marcy Dave. Damn it, I can't remember the damn hold up, I got it. So playback game, if y'all hear this, go on over and send Miss Marcella a nice old birthday cash app. Yes, it's $ Marcy Dave. I'm about to put it in the chat. MARCYDAV. There you go. Don't forget to go and subscribe to Talking Shit with Shauna. She did a live last night. Go on over there and check it out. Don't forget to subscribe to the Dear Reese Show. She got her channel. It is a good time over there as well. Don't forget to go and check out Miss Bree on the IG and the Tickety Talk. It is Miss Bree, MSBRI, Miss Bree over there on the IG and the Tickety Talk. If you can think it, she can make it. So go on over there, and baby, her prices are real reasonable. So go check her out. She dope. Always quality work. Yes, it is. Anything else? Anything else? Oh, yeah, like I told y'all earlier, baby. If you ain't got you a Kiana or a Tanya, I feel sorry for you. Better go get you one, because I got a Kiana and a Tanya. Lucky me. Lucky me. Go find you one. I love y'all. I'm going to see y'all in the next one, because now it's time to say goodnight to all my proper guys. I must see y'all in the next one. Oh, shit. One more thing. Don't forget to go get your Don Drip olive oil. Basil infused, lemon infused, and it was something else. Garlic infused. Extra virgin olive oil. Go support, go support, go support. Now, I'ma see y'all in the next one. Bye.